Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for week 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 3 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter multiplication fluency. The lessons we're going to cover today are multiplication facts for 6, 7, 8, and 9, true or false. Multiplication facts for 6, 7, 8, and 9. Find the missing factor. Multiplication tables up to 10. Then multiplication facts up to 10. Find the missing factor. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that we can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Mm. Yeah, I'm on grade 3 math. The chapter we're on right now is multiplication fluency. Let's just start with the lesson. That is multiplication facts for 6, 7, 8, and 9, true or false. Let's just start with the lesson. Is the number sentence true or false? 9 times 1 equals 9. Is it true or false? So 9 times 1 equals 9. So the given sentence is true if you both sides of the sentence have exactly the same answer. Hold on just 1 minute. Okay, so the given sentence is true if you put like you're given 9 times 1 equals 9. So 9 times 1 is 9 and 9 is equal to 9. So both sides are exactly equal. So that is the number sentence true or false? 6 times 1 equals 9. So is it true or false? False it is because 6 times 1 is 6, not 9. So false it is. Is the number sentence true or false? 7 times 4 equals 28. Is it true or false? True it is. 7 times 4 is 28. Option number 1 is the correct option. True it is. Is the number sentence true or false? 7 times 1 equals 14. False it is. 7 times 1 is not 14. 7 times 1 is 7. Is the number sentence true or false? False it is. 6 times 1 is not 5. That is false. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? 9 times 1 equals 14. 9 times 1 equals 14. False it is. 9 times 1 is 9, not 14. So that is false. Is the number sentence true or false? 7 times 1 equals 9. False it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. Mm. 8 times 4 equals 27. False it is. 8 times 4 is not 27. So that is false. Is the number sentence true or false? 9 times 5 equals 50. False it is. 9 times 5 is not 50. Is the number sentence true or false? True it is. 9 times 2 is 18. That is true. Is the number sentence true or false? 8 times 2 equals 13. False it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Let me just move on to next lesson. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is multiplication facts for 6, 7, 8, and 9. Find the missing factor. Find the missing number. Four groups of dash equals 36. We need to find 4 times. What number is 36? So 4 times 9 is 36. 12 times 8 is 96. 4 times 9 is 36. Let's just start with the 12 times 8 is 96. Okay, fill in the missing number. 3 groups of dash equals 24. So 3 times what number is 24? 3 times 8 is 24. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3 times 8. How many groups of 4 equals 28? So which is the correct option? You can do 12 times 4, 8, 9 on your notebook. 7 times 4 is 28. So the correct option is 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. Given the missing number, 4 groups of the missing number equals 36. So 4 times what number is 36? 4 times 9 is 36. The correct option is 9. Given the missing number, 7 groups of missing number equals 28. Seven times 4 is 28. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. How many groups of 5 equal 40? That is 5 times 8 is 40. Option number 2 is the correct option. 5 times 8 is 40. How many groups of 2 equals 18? Fill in the missing number. Very good. 2 times 9 is 18. Option number 1 is the correct option. 9 it is. Fill in the missing number. 8 groups of what equals 32? So which is the correct option? 8 times 4 is 32. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. How many groups of 4 equal 32? So which is the correct option? 4 times 8 is 32. The correct option is 8. Fill in the missing number. How many groups of 6 equals 18? That is 6 times 3 is 18. So 3 groups of 6 equals 18. Very good. How many groups of 5 equal 35? Which is the correct option? That is 5 times 7 is 35. Option number 2 is the correct option. How many groups of 9 equals 36? 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself every day. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is multiplication tables up to 10. 4 times 3 equals 4 times 3 equals 12. Let's just start with the test questions. 0 times 5. Any number when multiplied by 0, the answer is always a 0. 0 times 5 is 0. Option number 2 is the correct option. Eight times 4 is 8 times 4 is 32. Option number 2 is the correct option. 10 times 9 is 90. It is 10 times 9 is 90. Very good. Option number 2 is the correct option. 10 times 10 equals 10 times 10 is 100. Option number 1 is the correct option. 100 it is. 3 times 1 equals 3 times 1 equals 3. Any number when multiplied by 1, the number stays the same, whatever number it is. 9 times 7 equals 9 times 7 is 63. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 63. 4 times 3, which is the correct option. Times 3 is 12. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 12. 6 times 1 equals 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. 7 times 10 is 78. Is option number 2 is the correct option. 1 times 2 is 1 times 2 is 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. 0 times 4 equals 0 times 4 is 0. Option number 2 is the correct option. Three times 2 is 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 6. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself today. Let's just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is The next lesson is multiplication facts up to 10. Find the missing number. Let's just start with the test questions. How many groups of 5 equals 25? 5 times 5 equals 25. Option number 1 is the correct option. 10 groups of what equals 30, which is the correct option. 10 times 3 is 30. The correct option is 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. How many groups of 3 equals 6? So, which is the correct option? How many groups of 3 equals 6? So, 2 times 3 equals 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Four groups of what equals 16? 4 times, very good. 4 times 4 makes 16. Option number 2 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. How many groups of 3 equals 9? Three times 3 is 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. 2 times 5 is 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. How many groups of 3 equals 15? 5 times 3 is 15. Option number 1 is the correct option. How many groups of 3 equals 12? Which is the correct option? That is 3 times 4 is 12. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 times 4 is 12. Two groups of what equals 6? Two groups of 3 equals 6. The correct option is 3. How many groups of 4 equals 8? That is 4 times 2 is 8. Three groups of dash equals 30. That is 3 groups of 10 equals 30. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 3 math. Chapter we're working on is multiplication fluency. The lessons we have covered today are multiplication facts for 6, 7, 8, and 9. Multiplication facts for 6, 7, 8, and 9. Find the missing factor. Multiplication tables up to 10. Multiplication facts up to 10. Find the missing number. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or I think you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please ask questions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.